You ever step outside and instantly feel like the sun personally hates you? Yeah, that's me almost every day now.
What's up, Smoke?
But the funny part is, that's not even the biggest culture shock I had after moving to the Philippines. There were moments here where I'd walk into a new place and instantly feel like everyone knew something I didn't. Living in the Philippines gives you this whole new rhythm. Small habits, big differences, and surprises everywhere. So today, I'm breaking down the 10 biggest culture shocks I had since moving here. When I first arrived, I kept hearing people joking about Filipino time. I learned quickly it's not about being rude or irresponsible. It's more like being flexible. People show up when they can here. Plans are more of a suggestion rather than a strict schedule. A meeting at 3 p.m. often means people start drifting in at like 3:30, maybe 4. And over here, everyone's okay with that. Back home in California, being 10 minutes late feels like a crisis. I'm actually okay with this though. Life isn't rushed. People aren't stressed as much, it seems. The day moves at a human pace. Man, I thought I understood heat. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Vegas. I lived in Australia for 4 years. Summers in Korea and Japan. But the heat here, it's not outside heat. It's that kind of follow you everywhere heat. I haven't felt anything like this. You step outside and the sun is piercing you, but along with the weight of the heat from the humidity, you start sweating like crazy. People here just go on with their day like nothing's happening. Full jeans, long sleeves, walking in the sun, not even sweating. And I'm here melting into the sidewalk. That was my first realization. Filipinos are built different when it comes to the weather. Cold showers aren't an option here. For a lot of families, they're the default. I noticed this in a lot of places I've stayed. No hot water option, just straight from the pipe. Wake you up instantly, full body shock. I'd have to mentally prepare myself before taking a shower, like I was about to run a marathon. But over time, my body adjusted. It started feeling good. When the heat outside is relentless, a cold shower becomes this instant reset button. You cool off and save electricity. It was one of the first moments where I thought, oh yeah, I'm definitely not in California anymore. Manila traffic isn't traffic. It's a lifestyle. Jeepneys are cutting across lanes. Motorcycles are squeezing through gaps I didn't know were physically possible. People selling snacks between cars. Buses moving like Keanu Reeves is in the driver's seat. But here's the crazy part. It works. Barely any honking, barely any road rage, at least I've seen. Everyone just flows around each other like a school of fish. At first, it kind of stressed me out. Now, I weirdly respect it. It's chaos, but it's functional chaos. Daily life here can be incredibly affordable. At least from an American perspective. Full meals for a couple dollars, coffee under $2, groceries that don't break your wallet. But then you walk into a mall and see imported items, cereal, skincare, electronics. And now it feels like Beverly Hills pricing. Some things are ridiculously cheap, some things are surprisingly high. The contrast itself becomes a culture shock. In the US, malls are dying. In the Philippines, they're alive and packed every day. A mall isn't just a place to shop here. It's where you go to hang out, meet friends, walk for exercise, eat, cool down, do errands, escape the heat, and go to church. I've never seen malls so clean, so huge, or so central to daily life. It's like the town square, but with air conditioning and 40 food options. Security everywhere. Every mall, every bank, every school, even some grocery stores. When I first got here, I thought something dangerous must be happening. But this is just normal security here. Preventative, not reactive. It's part of why people feel safe walking around. You get used to it quickly. And that goes to how safe it actually feels. Before moving here, all I heard was stereotypes from people who had never even visited. Then I got here, and I saw families out late, kids playing in neighborhoods, parks full of people after dark, teenagers walking alone, neighbors talking outside their houses. Of course, like any country, safety depends on the area, But the idea that the entire Philippines is unsafe, that gets debunked the moment you experience the everyday life. Life here is loud, all the time. Roosters at 3 a.m., dogs barking, karaoke battles, traffic, construction, vendors yelling out prices. It's like the country has a built-in soundtrack. To be honest though, I've always liked this kind of noise. Being from a quiet city, it's new to me. But if it's not for you, don't worry too much, it becomes normal. It becomes part of the charm. Silence starts feeling weird. If you watched this far, salamat. Like and subscribe. Share this with someone. Rice always. With everything. I knew Filipinos loved rice. I grew up with my grandma, and we made rice almost every night with our dinners. But here I didn't know it was breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, even dessert. If you give a Filipino a meal without rice, the meal becomes a side dish. Now I catch myself eating rice automatically, like my brain rewired itself. Living in another culture can change you in ways you didn't expect. It's the daily routines and the big cultural differences that teach you something new every day. See more of this world with me in my next video.